Hi, my name is Vittal. I am from Team NovaCare and I'll be explaining you our project High Risk Pregnancy Detection using Catboost. So the problem statement is basically the amount of maternal mortality cases are increasing day by day, especially in rural areas where the resources are very limited. So if there is a pregnant woman and there is a high risk pregnancy case, it may go unnoticed or unattended and it can lead to the death. Okay, so what we have proposed is a method by which the high risk pregnancy cases can be detected at early stages. So I'll come to the system architecture. We have chosen a Catboost based model. So the dataset which we have chosen is from Healthy Pregnancy Project, which was conducted by WHO in a rural area of Guatemala in Spain. So there was a data set of 10,000 patients, and out of those 10,000 patients, there was a referral rate of 9%. So there was a huge imbalance in the data set. To avoid that, we have used Catboost. So Catboost can deal with this imbalance in the data set. Otherwise, we'll have to use some synthetic techniques like SMOT, but we haven't used any synthetic techniques. Then we pre-process the data, and we also have put some feature engineering. So, blood pressure flags and anemia tires like this anemia or something like that. So that we have calculated from the existing features. So there are in total like 55 features, and on that we have trained the CatBoost model. Okay, and for interpretability, we have included SHAP and UMAP. Okay, so this is the system architecture of the project. I'll come directly to the model and the uh, implementation part. So if you see this SHAP graphs, basically when the model is implemented, it not only tells you whether it's a high risk or low risk, it also tells you why it is considered as a high risk or low risk case. Okay, so that's where SHAP and UMAP comes into play. So if you see here closely, it's these are the top 20 features which contribute in telling us that whether it is a high risk or low risk. So in the top four, you see FP, AC, FL, HC. So FP is nothing but fetus position. So how the fetus is placed inside the uterus, that tells a lot about if it's a high risk or low risk. So the very high risk cases like a transverse position or a breech position where neither the head nor the feet of the fetus is towards the cervix. So it is a high risk case. Similarly, HC is head circumference. Okay, there's FH also. There is a fetus heartbeat. Okay, so we'll see this is a B swarm plot. B swarm plot is nothing but like it is telling us for the same top 20 features. It is telling which of them are in high range and low range, red and blue. Okay, so I'll show you this sharp force plot. So basically, what it will do is, if you see here, referral is one. That means there was referral was given, and the probability of that is 91.9%. Now, why was that given? So here, if you see FP, FH, ALA, HB, so all of these things combined, showing in the red, combined all these features tell us that this was a high risk case. Okay, so FH is absent. That is fetal heartbeat is absent. Fetus position is breech position. Okay, then AC is nothing but amniotic fluid. So all these positions combined, all these features combined tell us that it's a high risk case. Similarly, there is for low risk also. Okay, and then UMAP and this I'll explain later. So this will come to the dashboard part. So we have implemented a front end which we have deployed on Vercel. So if you see here, if you want to go to the live demo, you can just come to the GitHub repo, and on the top we have given here the live demo link also. So you can just go to that and you can drop down some files. So JSON is supported and all those things. So we have a high risk report and a low risk report. I'll show you both. So I'll upload a high risk report and I'll click on analyze. So see, in the analysis phase, it will show you why it was a high risk case. Okay, so severe proteinuria, there was a high severe protein in the urea, there was high blood pressure, there was low hemoglobin, there was preeclampsia was detected, which was a feature engineered case. Okay, then overall risk score, it will also show you, if you see here, how fetus position is determining the risk. Okay, and in the bar chart also how the proteinuria protein and position and this hemoglobin, all these levels, how they're affecting the contributing to detecting the pregnancy. Okay, whether it is high risk or low risk. If you see here in the red, it shows the risk, like the risk factors which are in the red range. The blue is yellow is moderate and green is the low risk case. Okay, if you see here, a recommendation like elevated blood pressure, like the blood pressure 158 and 102, that is a very high risk. Okay, similarly we can check for low risk also, and you can export the PDF from here. Okay, so that's all about our project, and thank you for watching.